In Hardaway Southern T, back with another EP. And then I hope this don't be the shit that be up there when I first start my videos. So with y'all go folks. I'm just getting back to the crib. I'm gonna sit here for a second. Well y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I've been kinda at the loop a little bit. I've been kinda at the loop just a little bit. But I took some time this morning, right? To look around these YouTube streets, look around, social media and all that good stuff. And I seen tabloids and headlines that Jermall Charlo said that he want to fight Boo Boo Andrade. And I said, now I know the history between Jermall Charlo and Boo Boo Andrade. I know that history, personally. So I'm like, oh, so he said that. But me, I had to see it for myself, before I came on here, and talk about it. I had to go see it for myself for a couple of different reasons. One, because I don't want to report false news. Two, because you know, I know the history of Boo Boo Andrade and Jermall Charlo. Three, because if he did say this fight is a damn big fight for a lot of different reasons, and also mainly because shit, I know the history between Jermall Charlo and Boo Boo, so I did my due diligence. I went to go check it out, and Jermall Charlo was on his Instagram live, as usual. Jermall Charlo, Instagram is one of the more interesting Instagrams and one of the more interesting social medias in the boxing world. Jermall Charlo Instagram. I know that Jermall Charlo, just be talking a lot of shit. I know he talk a lot of shit. He be doing a lot of trolling. Jermall Charlo, one of those dudes, he gonna say whatever the fuck he want to say, whatever comes to his head, he gonna see it. You know what I mean? But I went and checked out the video, and that man said, I think that Jermall Charlo has finally gotten to the point where he's sick of hearing people say, Boo Boo Andrade name. You know what I mean? And in the video, he said, you keep calling my name and you go ended up getting J-Rock. Now, let me fill you in real quick. If you know, if you don't know, I'm going to tell you anyway. Boo Boo Andrade and J-Rock Williams had a fight at 154. Shout out my guy, Alex Alberto G, my guy, DP Rocker, my guy, Bumpy Thomas. He had a fight at 154. He had a fight at 154. Jermall Charlo and Julian J-Rock Williams had a fight at 154. At this time, J-Rock Williams was undefeated, seen as one of the better up-and-coming boxers, in boxing, highly talented prospect. And, J-Rock Williams could beat Jermall Charlo. They felt like that Jermall Charlo was avoiding J-Rock Williams and that he didn't really want to fight J-Rock Williams. And then Jermall Charlo said, well, I'm going up to 154. You know what I mean? And then they said, oh, I told you he's scared of J-Rock Williams. He's scared of J-Rock Williams. Don't want to fight J-Rock. So Jermall Charlo said, you know what, cool. I'll fight J-Rock. So, long story short, Jermall Charlo fights J-Rock Williams at 154. And don't get me wrong, J-Rock is doing well. J-Rock is doing well in this fight all the way up until, J-Rock wasn't doing well in this fight. And J-Rock ended up getting viciously knocked out by Jermall Charlo. And, the rest is history. And that's kind of the beginning of, the Jermall Charlo mystique, the Jermall Charlo legend, is that Julian J-Rock Williams thing. That's kind of what made Jermall Charlo what he is. That was the beginning of what making him really, what he is. The knockout is what put him in front of a lot of eyes. That knockout is what put him in front of a lot of eyes. So this situation with Boo Boo Andrade and Jermall Charlo kind of is really similar to the situation with Jermall Charlo and Julian J-Rock Williams. So everybody feels like that Jermall Charlo, quote unquote, ducking Boo Boo Andrade. Now I don't feel like that. I'm not one of the people that feel like that. I know the history, behind the story and all that good stuff. So I personally was one of the people who thought that, shit, we probably never going to get this fight, given the history of it. But a lot of people even come at me, about I take a lot of heat for defending, Jermall Charlo. I don't defend Jermall Charlo at all, but I take a lot of heat for defending Jermall Charlo on certain situations, especially that Boo Boo Andrade situation. But if that man feels like, you know, that Boo Boo does bad business, Boo Boo just does bad business. But if he's willing to put that to the side, if he's willing to put that to the side, which is sounding like nowadays he's more so leaning. Crush was good. Which sounds like nowadays he more so, you know, leaning to like shit. You know what? I'll fight him. This is the first time in a long time. Actually, this is the first time. Actually, this is the first time ever I've really heard, you know, Jermall Charlo say that, you know, he will fight Boo Boo Andrade. And it makes a lot of sense. You know, Jermall Charlo, you know, doesn't have a fight right now. Boo Boo Andrade is just coming off a fight. You know what I mean? And then even in that situation, whatever might happen in between it, a unification trumps a mandatory. You know what I mean? So let's say that one of them gets a mandatory. That's cool too, you know, because unification trumps a mandatory. But Jermall Charlo is talking that talk as if he wants, you know, Boo Boo Andrade back. And I believe him. Before Jermall Charlo made that move to 160, I was one of the people pushing real hard saying that, you know, this is the guy that beats Canelo Alvarez. Jermall Charlo is the guy that beats Canelo Alvarez. Jermall Charlo and Canelo Alvarez have a history. But real quick, because I put it in the title. Do anybody remember when Canelo Alvarez had that fight, right? And Boo Boo Andrade walked up, you know, to Canelo Alvarez's press conference trying to get a fight. And, you know, that's really the first time that a lot of us heard Canelo Alvarez, you know, speak English and all this shit. You know, the same day he called Boo Boo Andrade a horrible fighter and, you know, that he wanted a payday. And, you know, that he wanted a payday and all that good shit. Everybody remember that, right? Y'all remember that, right? I'm pretty sure y'all do. But do y'all remember the part that same day where Canelo Alvarez said that Boo Boo is a horrible fighter? He also said that Jermall Charlo is a good fighter and he deserves a title shot. Okay. Macadocious Mac of the South. But yeah, do y'all remember my boy Marco Hall Jr. got a fight coming up on January 25th down here in Memphis. We gonna go to that judge. But yeah, do y'all remember Canelo Alvarez saying that Jermall Charlo does deserve a title shot? The same day he said Boo Boo Andrade is a horrible fighter. The same day he said Boo Boo Andrade is a horrible fighter. My boy Marco Hall Jr. just hit me up about his fight January 25th. Marco Hall Jr. His daddy signed to Floyd Mayweather. Marco Hall, he used to be signed to Floyd Mayweather. He be at the Mayweather gym all the time. Marco Hall Jr. owned the gym in Memphis. He got a fight January 25th. But here, shout out Marco Hall. I think he super middleweight, 168 if I'm mistaken, something like that. Yeah, but he got a fight coming up. You know, shout out my boy. He said Charlo versus Andrade and Triple G versus Marauder winners fight for undisputed. Yep, that could be the move too. But what I was saying was before Charlo made his move to 160, I was one of the people that was saying that Charlo is probably the most dangerous fighter in boxing. You know what I mean? I felt like, now I didn't necessarily feel like Jermall Charlo was pound for pound number one when he left at 140, but I felt like at that 154 Charlo, when he first made his move to 160, I felt like at that time, no fighter was good. Shout out my nigga Jelly Bean, 4280. I felt like at that time, no fighter in the world would be able to beat that Jermall Charlo at that point in time. And now Jermall Charlo is one of my favorite fighters. I kind of feel like at that point, he lost a little hunger. I feel like at that point, he started getting those, those $1 million fights, started getting those good checks and everything. He got comfortable with that championship. So I kind of feel like when he got to 160, he kind of got comfortable. He kind of lost his edge, a little bit. And Jermall Charlo, he did kind of, I ain't gonna say he took a step back at 160 because he's still an undefeated fighter. You know what I mean? He beat Derevyanchenko at 160. He went out his last fight against a guy that, not many people knew in Montiel, and he won every single round. Now, we could say we wanted the fight to look different, or, maybe we wanted a knockout, but, he threw over 1,000 punches. He won every single round. You know what I mean? Never looked in danger type deal. Looked like at a point where he might have got a little tired, so that could be a conditioning thing, or, just not a conditioning, not like a permanent conditioning, but, maybe just a training camp thing type deal. You know what I'm saying? But 160, the 160 version of Charlo, I feel like would come in second place to the 154 version of Charlo. But I also feel like that a focused Charlo, I feel like a focused Charlo still to this day beats most boxers right now to this day. Like, honestly, like I'm high. Like a lot of people don't know, but man, my guy Ghost know, he ain't in here right now, but my guy Ghost know, dog, I'm extremely high on Jermall Charlo for real. I think he's one of my favorite boxers. Be real with you. I used to like Jermall Charlo first, and then I realized that Jermall Charlo wasn't getting that much pub, so I started fucking with Jermall. And then that's when Jermall left 154 to give Jermall his shine type deal. And that's when Jermall started to blossom and everything. Then Jermall lost his fucking mind, so now I threw him back in the trash where he belonged type deal. And Jermall taking a lot of heat for this Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade situation. So I just wanted to come here. I wanted to give this. I'm gonna roll me up another blunt too. I just wanted to come here and I just wanted to give the same energy, that people been giving. I just wanted to give the same energy that people been giving to Jermall Charlo about, ducking Boo Boo Andrade, about ducking David Benavidez and all that shit. Even though I'm never gonna understand how they say he ducked David Benavidez when they had two different divisions. They're still not in the same division today type deal. But let people tell that that's a duck too. But I feel like a focused Jermall Charlo is the best fighter between 154 and 175 pounds, to be real with you. I focused Jermall Charlo. I feel like a focused Jermall Charlo, that Jermall Charlo right before he took that step to 160. And y'all could slander me, y'all could kill me, for all that. Y'all can kill me that thing, but Jermall Charlo, my guy Canelo said Andrade beats Charlo, in my opinion, too awkward style for Mal. Y'all, I feel like if Jermall Charlo is focused, if we get the best Jermall Charlo and we get the best Boo Boo Andrade, Jermall Charlo knocks out Andrade, bro. I'm telling you. I feel like Boo Boo Andrade is the fight that Jermall Charlo wakes up for. I feel like there's something Jermall Charlo, and y'all, I'm just telling you my opinion. Jermall Charlo is a fucking retard. Jermall Charlo is a lot smarter than, Jermall Charlo. 160 Charlo is a lot smarter than 154 Charlo. You know what I mean? People, he get a bad rep because his brother is his brother, right? But if you really pay attention to how they move and shit like that, Jermall is the one that says and does most of the dumb shit. Jermall is really there doing damage control most of the time. People got on Jermall about saying that Benavidez had to get the COVID-19 shot and he don't fight guys younger than 25. Now that boy, that's what I'm saying, bro. If you know Jermall Charlo, but he just talking shit, dog. That's just him trolling. He just in that motherfucker talking shit. He been the ass. So if you feel like somebody being an asshole with him, he gonna be an asshole back with them. You know what I'm saying? If the interviewer keep asking Jermall Charlo the same question, bro, Jermall Charlo gonna start giving you dumb answers. He gonna start just saying shit. He gonna start giving you what you want. He gonna start giving you bulletin board material and shit. That's if you know Jermall Charlo, that's what he do. But Jermall, Jermall is a goofy. Jermall the one that want to shoot Wilder and all that, and race don't matter and all that bullshit. That's Jermall. But Jermall is a lot smarter than Jermall. And I feel like if Jermall is out here verbally speaking into the air, hey bro, I knock out Boo Boo. Boo Boo, you need to stop playing with me. Y'all go get him knocked. He want that fight. I believe he at a point where he understands that that's the fight that he must make. Unification. Why not? I feel like if he's saying it, he's focused. I feel like, again, I'm gonna say it again. A focused Jermall Charlo beats everybody from 154 to 175. A focused Jermall Charlo. And that's just how I feel. I feel like if Jermall Charlo is talking that, he understands that there's probably a fight that's going to happen sooner than later. Maybe he's at a point where he realized, oh, I can't just keep fighting these scrubs, for a nice amount of money. Eventually, I'm gonna have to go on, put my differences to the side with Boo Boo and go and do what I need to do. You know what I mean? The whole problem with Jermall and Boo Boo was, Boo Boo was about to fight Jermall at 154, and Boo Boo pulled out a fight where he was supposed to get more money, but the fight ended up never happening, and they left a bad taste in both the Charlo twins' mouth. So that's why Jermall Charlo didn't want to do business with him. But I feel like with Jermall Charlo, let's look at two performances. Let's look at I believe he'll get Canelo and Boo Boo. Me too, AB. I really do, AB. That man, when that man on his A game, the best Jermall Charlo, I really do. I think he knocks out Boo Boo, and I think he hurts Canelo. I think he's able to hurt Canelo. I believe he's able to out jab and out body work and probably stop Canelo, to be real with you, because Canelo not gonna be able to pick through Jermall Charlo shots and walk through him. He's not gonna be able to parry Jermall Charlo jab and shit like that and walk through his shots and do all that shit where he looked like Superman, like he did against Callum Smith, and be able to walk through him like he did Caleb Plant. He's not gonna be able to walk through Jermall Charlo jab like that. And Jermall Charlo is a body attacker. He attacks the body. He attacks the body more than Callum Smith. He attacks the body more than Caleb Plant. And people say, Canelo Alvarez got great head movement. He does. Jermall Charlo has a great jab too. But guess what Jermall Charlo also does well? He got good body work. I'm telling y'all, if you really think deep, if you really get down, past, the Jermall and Jermall. Now, fuck Jermall. We can hate Jermall. Fuck Jermall, y'all. But 160 twin, y'all, if you really get past, his little brother, and you really get past his last fight against Montiel, let's say you get past his last fight with Montiel. Let's throw away his last fight with Montiel, because I know everybody upset about the Montiel fight. He should have knocked him out. The guy touched Jermall a lot, but Jermall won every single round still. He won that motherfucker like 12-0, y'all. But anyway, let's throw the last fight out. Look at every other fight. Derevyanchenko, Brandon Jacobs, all that good stuff. Look at all those fights. Jermall Charlo won all those fights differently. People say he only fights one way. Jermall Charlo has a strong jab. He's a strong body puncher. He's a durable athlete, and he has good stamina. Now you can say his last fight against Montiel, he gassed a little bit, and that's one fight. So I'm not gonna say he a gasser because he gassed one fight out of his whole fucking career, and he's been a phenomenal athlete, from the jump. But he has, bro. Jermall Charlo is uniquely strong, and Jermall Charlo is uniquely a good boxer. He's uniquely he has unique foot movement into where it's you want to call him flat-footed, but if you really watch Jermall Charlo, is far from flat-footed. Far from flat-footed. He's one of those guys where you can sleep on. You can say, oh, he's one-dimensional. He's an outside fighter. No, Jermall is an outside fighter. Jermall Charlo has a beautiful inside game. Jermall Charlo has great body work, great jab. He got all the tools need to be Canelo, and he's strong enough. It's not a point where we got to question whether he's strong enough, like we had to question with Caleb Plant. Is he strong? Yes, he is strong enough. He's Caleb Plant with power. You know what I mean? He's an Andrade and Charlo, I better fight type of guys. Canelo and Reynoso don't want him against those guys. Yeah, facts, I agree. He said, I rock with both as far as talent. They got skills to be a problem for anybody in the weight class, period. Yeah, facts, MP. Yeah, facts. And I'm really just trying to get y'all. To really remember that Charlo, they really came up from 54. I think Jermall's toughest fight probably would be Benavidez. Yeah, I agree. Benavidez would be a tough fight for anybody. Yep. But he at 168 though. He at 168. I think Benavidez's toughest fight is gonna be David Morrell Jr. 5-star trade. I think Benavidez's toughest fight gonna be David Morrell Jr. And they on a collision course. David Morrell Jr. and David Benavidez, they on the collision course. But hell yeah. But at 160 though, Jermall finally saying that he want, the Andrade fight. He been saying he didn't want that fight for a long time. Not because he's scared, but because of the history of it. But I believe with the fact that he's saying it, I believe he ready. He understand what's at stake. He understand where he at in his career. He 31 years old. You know what I'm saying? He not getting no younger. He not getting no younger. And he had a bag increase once. And I know now he probably at that point like where, okay, I done made me a million my last 4 fights. Okay, now I want to make more than a million. That Boo Andrade fight is gonna get you multiple millions of dollars. You know what I mean? And I think he beats Boo Andrade. Like he said, Boo Andrade go fuck around and he go get J-Rock Williams. I think he's going to be able to catch Boo Andrade. My guy Canelo said something interesting earlier. He said he got to wake up and flip the switch if he fight Boo Boo. What did he say? He said Boo Boo style just too awkward for Jermall Charlo. Yes, Boo Boo style is awkward. Boo Boo my guy, but Boo Boo got caught in a fight against Leonard Williams, right? Where he got rocked a little bit. If he get caught like that, if he has got caught like 3 times in that fight against Leonard Williams. If he get caught like that against Jermall Charlo, he going bye-bye. Jermall Charlo is going to finish the job. I could very well see Boo Boo Andrade boxing well, and then out of nowhere seeing Jermall Charlo catch him and stop him. I can very well see a situation where Jermall Charlo catches Boo Boo and stop him. That's whether he knock him out cold or he knock him out and he get up or whatsoever. But I think if we get both of them on that A game, Jermall Charlo comes out victorious. Brown on boxing said, I said they fight twice, get the bag. Hell yeah, that makes sense too, bro. You know what I mean? But I want to see what Boo Boo Andrade gonna say. I want to see what Boo Boo Andrade gonna say. That's what I'm waiting on now. That fight don't do nothing but make sense. That fight don't do nothing but make sense. I still want to see them beat most of the other fighters before they fight each other. Though, AB, at this point, bro, if they fight them other fighters ain't even gonna matter. The winner of that fight, I'm telling you, the winner of that fight gonna be that nigga. For real. The winner of Demetrius Andrade and Jermall Charlo gonna be that nigga. I'm with my guy Brown on boxing, AB. Let's see them folks fight twice. Get their bread. Fight twice. That's gonna get y'all at least 10 million, bro. Two fights, Jermall Charlo and Boo Boo Andrade gonna get y'all at least 10 million. 8 million. 4 million to fight, bro. On the back end. 4 million to fight at least. Y'all fight twice, bro. Get y'all 8 million. That'll make y'all double-digit millionaires. I know y'all already got, more than 2 million. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fight twice. Get y'all the minimum 8 million type deal, bro. Y'all niggas gonna be set, bro. Y'all Andrade 33, you 31. Y'all got some chicks. Whether one, even if one of y'all lose twice, y'all niggas sit. Y'all both done made 8 million plus. You know what I'm saying, bro? It make perfect sense right now. It's that time, unified, and really everybody know what's going on at 160. Who the best 2 fighters at 160? And the damn show ain't Triple G, and y'all know it ain't Triple G. The Triple G fans know it's really not Triple G. That's why every time you ask a Triple G fan why Triple G ain't fought Charlo or he ain't fought motherfucking Boo Boo Andrade, they say, oh, Triple G, you want to beat up an old guy. They've been trying to fight him for 6 years, not just when he got old. You get what I'm saying? So we know who the two best guys is at 160. This fight proves who the best guy is at 160. And then shit, whoever lose, Triple G and Mirage still, probably go fight each other, or they still waiting to handle, their business. Or they still waiting to handle their business. You know what I mean? Charlo and Andrade really could go and get down and fight next. I know they Janabek fight. Had they already called that fight or something like that? But unification Trump mandatory. You know what I mean? Or shit, after he fight Janabek, we could get Charlo versus Andrade at the end of. I think all our favorites should beat the folks trying to cherry pick, then fight each other on trilogy contract for their legacy, in my opinion. But AB, I don't think at this point, man, we know what's up in the middleweight division. We know what's up in the middleweight division. We know Triple G or Murata can't be Boo Boo or Charlie. AB, you don't want to see them. You don't want to see them knock each other off. You don't want to see them knock each other off before they get a chance to fight. Somebody else. You want to see them knock each other off. You don't want to see them knock each other out before, they get a chance. I'm finna shut this down. I'm finna shut it down. But yeah, man, at this point, bro, it's time, AB. They they ain't getting no younger, bro. It's gonna be a look. After a while, it's gonna be a Luis Ortiz situation. They gonna put him in there with somebody, you know. They gonna almost beat him when they get older and shit like that. At this point, dog, they need to go and fight while both of them still got a pretty good chance, man. For real, they can make that money. Like it's really now or never. Cause Triple G not gonna fight them. We know this. We know this, man. Like even if they lose, they want. At this point, at this point, it's just Triple G protects all the ones saying they trying to beat up an old man, but they trick is IBO champion. Ain't no protection for a champion. Yeah, facts. Exactly. And we know, man, Brown, that Triple G should go and fight him or retire or get off the belt. You know what I mean? You could be an old guy now, but don't hold the division hostage, especially when these guys that want to fight you. I need to get my haircut. I'm gonna get my haircut. I'm waiting for that. I'm not finna shut it down. Yeah, he ain't never gonna fight them folks, AB. He ain't never gonna fight them folks. He just gonna keep holding the belt. But shit, my thing is, don't even need him. They don't even need him. They don't even need him, bro. Hold on. Oh shit. But hey, they don't even need bro. I'm just glad to hear I'm just glad to hear Jermall Charlo say that that he want that job. I'm just glad to hear him say that he want that motherfucker. And now I'm trying to see what the fuck got kind of hot in that job. Now I want to see what the fuck Boo Boo go say, because unification trumps all this shit. They should be stripping the belt from Triple G by now, right? He was supposed to fight Murata. He was supposed to fight Murata in unification, but if he don't do it, his next fight, if he don't do his next fight or something like that, then yeah, something like that. But he ain't had that jump that long. I don't think he missed this whole year, but he was finna fight Murata. You know what I mean? So his next fight got to be either a mandatory or a unification type deal. But yeah, he got to do something though. But if he fight Murata, then that's cool. Or he had to fight a mandatory type deal. I like I'm offensive. I took that extra shirt off. Now I'm cold. I really can go in the house. I'm finna eat it. I'm finna smash and I'm finna go now. But not it ain't time to just strip him yet. Ain't time to strip him yet. Not just yet, Abel. But the thing is, if Murata can't get over here, or Triple G can't go over there, in the meantime, Triple G do gotta fight a mandatory. Or a champion. And we know he's not fighting the champion. Because the only other champions not named Murata is Boo Andrade and Jermall Charlo. Y'all wanna know what I find funny? What's good, Alan Young? Shout out my guy, Alan Young. I'm smashing Alan Young. These some fish. Y'all wanna know what I find funny? How people want to clown Earl Spence for having one division. And all Triple G guys one division. And they want to clown Earl for fighting Ugas, getting the belt. And Triple G sitting in his division, had the same belt forever. Shit crazy. Shout out my guy Teach. What's good, Teach? Appreciate you sliding through, Teach. I'm eating this piece of fish real quick, y'all. My bad. Shout out my guy Teach. Chilling in the background. The double standard just be a motherfucker though. That's all I'm saying. The double standard just be a motherfucker, bro. But I know we all want motherfucking Triple G to do the fuck he's supposed to do, right? I know we all want Triple G to fight Boo Boo or fight Jermall. And it's probably not gonna happen, to be real with y'all. It's probably not gonna happen. I was on the same thing, but at this point, I'm like, fuck it, man. Like, bro, we know who the two best middleweights is. It's Charlo or it's Andrade, right? So y'all both got belts. Shout out my guy D-Man Join. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Y'all hit that like button for me. Y'all come in the building. Alberto Romero Rosa said Charlo wants it, but at 160. Yeah, Boo Boo and Andrade, Boo Boo and Charlo at 160. One of them the WBC and the other one is the ABO champion. Yeah, that fight gonna happen at 160. It gotta happen at 160. That's what we talking about. We talking about fighters at 160 right now. Oh, Alberto. Y'all hit that like button for me. Y'all look alive. Y'all look alive in this joint. Oh, no. That Canelo thing, no, that Canelo thing is what Canelo said. Charlo ain't say that. Charlo ain't say that. That's what Canelo said. Alex Alberto, you remember? I said Alex Alberto Romo. You remember Canelo when Canelo and Boo Boo Andrade had they mixed up, and he said Boo Boo Andrade was a horrible fighter. A lot of people remember that part, but you remember the same day he said Jermall Charlo deserves a title shot. They asked him about Boo Boo Andrade, they asked him about Jermall Charlo, they asked him about David Benavidez, and when he got to Jermall Charlo, he said, yes, Jermall Charlo is a good fighter, and he deserves a title shot. Y'all remember that? I know I ain't the only person that remember him saying it. That's why, that's why I put that in the title. Do y'all remember that though? I know I'm the only person that remember that. Everybody remember the shit he said about Boo Boo, but they asked him about more than just Boo Boo that day. The shit he said about Boo Boo is what went viral. But yeah, that's what Canelo said. That's not what Jermall said. Jermall said he want Andrade. I just wanted people. I'm just bringing it back to the light. I'm trying to see, do people recollect when he said that shit about Jermall Charlo and him deserving the title shot. But I remember he said that though. He said, yeah, he did. But if the fight happens, at what weight? Oh, probably 168. Alberto, probably 168. A catch weight 170, something like that. Nah. Charlo and Canelo fight somewhere around 168. They'll meet around that way. It'll be some shit like that. And y'all forget too, as I roll up another blunt, y'all forget too, Jermall Charlo said that he'll fight David Benavidez too at a catchweight. And y'all also forget when David Benavidez said that he will go down to 160 to fight Charlo. Now I know when David Benavidez said that shit, he was just talking, he was just bullshit, he was just selling the fight. He said I go down to 160 too. But everybody like to hold Charlo to everything Charlo, hold on to what Charlo say so strongly. But y'all like to shout out my guy, Junior from 919. Appreciate you sliding through this, John Brody. Glad you could make it, homie. Glad you could make it. Y'all do your boy a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Free opinion zone, speak y'all minds. Everybody speak y'all mind. This is my guy, Alberto Rosa, first day. And I like how he came here speaking his mind. You know what I mean? Talk your shit, dog. This is what we're here for. We're here to have this boxing dialogue. No opinion is wrong. All opinions are welcome. We gonna keep it respectful. We ain't gonna agree on every fucking thing. Charlo, Canelo, the mega fight, I believe is the beauty. Yeah, I believe so too. And that's really why I want Charlo to go and fight Boo Boo. Because I believe people been saying this, for a minute actually. The winner of Charlo and Boo. Actually, I'm gonna say Blue Blood. Blue Blood Sports TV been saying this, and me and Blue Blood, agree on a lot. I won't agree with everything. And one thing we don't agree about is the Charlo situation. But Blue Blood been saying that Boo Boo and Charlo fight each other. They'll back Canelo into a corner, and I've been like, how type shit. But at this point, where both of them folks said with Andrade, I don't think necessarily at that point. Maybe it would have backed him in the corner, but with Boo Boo coming out that knockout, and with Jermall Charlo, being with where he at in his career, I think he understands it's like now or never. It's time for him to go and push that button type deal. Because Boo Boo is now, building his self-image up like Jermall Charlo. Boo Boo had that last knockout. Boo Boo is talking more. Boo Boo is putting people, in a spot and shit. He calling people on their bullshit. Boo Boo. And the Canelo thing actually helped Boo Boo. That helped his name and his cachet too. Canelo doing it to him, he got his name ring. A lot more people know who Boo Boo is now because Canelo did actually give him that platform that day. You know what I mean? So Boo Boo been making all the right move. I think Boo Boo is now at the point where they both just big enough to where if they fight, Canelo will have to fight the winner of their fight. It'll be at 168, I think. You know what I mean? Because technically, Canelo talking about going up the cruise and all that, but technically that nigga still at 168. That's where he got the belts. He's only talking about going up the cruise. Really, right now, Canelo just chilling. You know what I mean? He really just chilling right now. But I think the winner of that fight, especially with Canelo already having an incident with Boo Boo Andrade, and with him saying that Jermall Charlo does deserve a shot at Canelo type deal, I think the winner of that fight most definitely would be Canelo would be inclined, to fight that guy. Unless Canelo goes to 175 and he cleans out 175. Then if he does that, then, it ain't too much we can say about him fighting Charlo or Andrade because, 175 is, tough too. They got some hitters in that jump too. So type deal, but David Benavidez is kind of the odd man. Now, David Benavidez is in a funny situation. I could see David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant, happening at 168. I could see that happening at 168. David Benavidez getting the belt. Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez be David Benavidez' first title defense. I could see that. They calling the belt to David Benavidez to fight for the interim or whatever. They calling it the interim or whatever, but I don't believe Canelo coming back down to 168. I don't. I see Plant outboxing David Benavidez. What's good, Gay? What's good, Gay? Shout out my guy G5. I don't know that. I don't know. That's interesting. But yeah, I bet that's what I was saying before I got my phone. David Benavidez in an interesting spot. He almost don't really have an opponent. His best opponent would be Caleb Plant right now, but you got Charlo and Boo Boo up under him. You got Canelo seemingly to be, above him that went off and left the division. You got B-Ball. I said B-Ball. You got B-Ball and Baterviel above him, type deal. So he kind of left without an opponent. Him and Caleb Plant, that makes sense type deal. But it's like Benavidez either got to try to bring a guy like Charlo up, or he got to try to bring a guy like Canelo down, or whatever. 168 is kind of like, scarce. It's like real thin. You know what I mean? There isn't really any fights there for David Benavidez that you can see challenging. You know what I mean? Outside of maybe Caleb Plant, David Morrell Jr. is a young guy, but I know they're not trying to let David Morrell Jr. and David Benavidez fight already. I feel like David Morrell Jr. and David Benavidez are on the crash course for each other, with both fighters being at 168. You know what I mean? I think that's the fight. I think that's the biggest fight at 168. And maybe that's the fight that the people should push for, instead of a guy like, Charlo, him being there 160. I'd rather see Charlo fight Boo Boo Andrade. You know what I mean? I'd rather see Charlo fight a guy like Boo Boo Andrade type deal. But I like that Charlo got Boo Boo Andrade's name, on his mouth. Yup, Munguia at 168. Munguia at 160. Munguia at 160, ain't it? Yeah, Munguia at 160. I was talking about 168. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Alberto. Munguia at 160. You know what I'm saying? David Benavidez ain't really got too many people at 168. He said, I feel like Morrell would beat David Benavidez, and I kind of do too. I kind of feel that way too. I kind of feel the same way. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's not many challenges for him. Munguia got to fight Carlos Adames. Alberto. Munguia got to fight Carlos Adames. He got to fight Carlos Adames. Carlos Adames is his mandatory. Because Derevyanchenko was Munguia mandatory. And Carlos Adames beat Derevyanchenko. So now he got to fight Carlos Adames. Carlos Adames rocked between 154 and 160. All his fights was at 154, but his last fight was at 160, and he beat Sergey Derevyanchenko. His first fight at 160. I lost some people with that. I lost plenty of people. I lost about 7 people just then. Yeah, y'all don't like that Carlos Adames name, do it? It sound like a motherfucking ghost. Yeah, y'all don't like that Carlos Adames name, do it? Munguia got Carlos Adames problems, y'all. Shout out to my guy Steven Truitt. Now come on back. Well, yeah, 160, y'all. People want to say, I feel like y'all gotta stop that 160. Ain't got nobody because now we got what? Munguia, we got Adames, we got Charlo, we got Boo Boo, we got Triple G ducking ass, we got Murata chilling ass, we got Janabek, got Janabek on the come up. You know what I'm saying? We got motherfucking what's the boy? They said he going back down to his natural division. Kyron Davis. Kyron Davis done been there with Dave Benavidez. You know what I mean? Kyron Davis done been there with Anthony Durrell. Now he going back down to his natural division at 160. We got Kyron Davis down there at 160. Y'all have to stop saying that middleweight division's trash now. I'm gonna start pulling you niggas boxing cards. Niggas going with these narratives and shit about 160 being trash. I'm gonna start pulling you niggas cards. If we can start getting some of these guys to actually fight each other, we'll have a motherfucking doozy at 160 for real. Now 168 is dookie. Now that joint trash. But if we can get some motherfucking fights popping off at 160, boy, let me think of some more. Who else said it? I said Boo Boo, Charlo, Munguia, Carlos Adames, Janabek, Kyron Davis, Chris Eubank Jr., you know, we got, they're working with a little something down there. They're working with a little something down there. You know what I mean? They're working with a little something down there, midway for real. We can get each other to pop off. Charlo, focus Charlo at 160, bro. Beats a lot of people. That Charlo that went up to 160, after he knocked out J-Rock and he went up to 160, that Charlo went up to 160, bro. I feel like nobody at that point, at that time, could have beat that Charlo. If Charlo could get back to that, I think he could beat Boo Boo. I think he could beat Canelo. I think he could beat David Benavidez. I think he could beat David Morrell Jr. I think, focus Charlo for real. They got dangerous. Oh yeah. I think he got rich. He got comfortable. I think he got comfortable, but now, with him voluntarily saying, Boo Boo name. Now I ain't look at the chat or nothing like that, but he said his name though. You know what I mean? I think he hungry again. Problem with Jermall is that nigga got complacent. He even said not too long ago, he like, I'm rich. I don't read the comments. But he just be talking shit though, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think he got complacent, but the fact that he voluntarily saying Boo Boo name, dog. The fact that he voluntarily saying Boo Boo name, that's the type of language that I want to hear. And I just wanted to remind y'all that Canelo did say that he deserved a title shot at Canelo. So I need Canelo to one day, get Charlo his shit. And I don't want it to be after Charlo look done and defeated, or when he old as fuck. You know what I mean? He said Charlo doing the same thing he did with Benavidez, just saying names. Nah, he didn't even say Benavidez's name first. He got asked Benavidez's name, and he said he'll beat him, which I don't know why folks so mad at him for saying he'll beat David Benavidez. You know what I mean? But yeah, normally when they say Boo Boo Andrade, he be like, nah, he not fighting him. But this time, ain't nobody asked him about Andrade. He spoke up. He spoke up about it on his own. Shout out my nigga Crush. Shout out my nigga Sliding Counter. He said, with these fighters nowadays, I got to see them in the ring to believe anything. It's been a lot of social chasing. Right. But I just want to have the same. He said, like they doing Ortiz. They see he's older now. All of it. Exactly, bro. And that's what I'm saying. I want Boo Boo Andrade and Jermall Charlo to go ahead and handle their business. If y'all go take a loss, bro, take a loss to each other. Y'all handle y'all business, get a 2-fight deal. Y'all gonna make at a minimum $8 million, $4 million a piece of fight, bro. The second fight might do better than the first fight type deal. You know what I mean, bro? Y'all gonna make some money, dog. If y'all gonna lose, bro, y'all go ahead and lose to each other type deal, make y'all money. And Boo Boo, you a little old. If y'all folks want to be done, shit be done. Or if y'all want to fight a couple more fights for a motherfucking meal, type deal. Because after y'all make fucking $4 million losing to each other twice, y'all been 10 plus up. Y'all bottom dollar gonna be at least $1 million. Y'all see Danny Soul Glow Jacobs right now. After you make a certain amount, you got to get paid a certain amount. That shit sticks. You know what I mean, bro? Y'all got to go ahead and stop acting like that. Go and get this shit out the way, Jermall and Boo Boo. Real talk. Y'all got to go and get this shit out the way before they put one of these mandatories in front of you after you look vulnerable in the fight and they get you beat and they sell your name to one of these white people or one of these niggas who really can't fuck with you on your worst day, but only because you motherfucking 34 and he goddamn 27 and they didn't call him to be your motherfucking mentor and you old as dusted now. You know what I mean, bro? So, bro, go ahead and make y'all cash, bro. It's that time, dog. It's that time. Give us motherfucking 2 or 3 fights, depending on who wins. So y'all give us a motherfucking Jamel and Tony Harrison. He's that doodle in trouble, Charlo back. And that's what I'm saying, D-man. And then I'm gonna be real with y'all. I fuck with Charlo on everything, but on some real shit. If Charlo come out his next fight and he fight a scrub, I'm grilling Jermall ass. And I really fuck with Jermall. I fuck with Jermall for a different reason. I don't even know why I fuck with Jermall on some deep. I really fuck with Jermall for real. Fuck that, I gonna tell y'all, fuck it. Nigga, me and Jermall got the same name. So I fuck with Jermall. That's my nigga. But if Jermall come out here, on that bullshit, and he fight a motherfucking scrub next fight, I'm gonna let his ass have it. I'm gonna let his motherfucking ass have it. My nigga or not my nigga. I got to let you have it, bro. Cause I'm tired of, I don't want to see you fight. Nigga, you done fought, and you my nigga. So I understand the game, Jermall. You done fought 4 scrubs, nigga, at $1 million plus a fight. Your base pay is $1 million, my nigga. You done fought 4 scrubs, so you done get 4 million. You know what I mean, over the last 2 years, nigga. You Gucci, my nigga. You Gucci, my nigga. And that's just your base. Like, that's just a base. And you did a pay-per-view in between there. So I'm not even counting the list you got from the pay-per-view. So you probably got an extra $1 million or 2 up in there somewhere. So my nigga, you done made $5 million over the last 2 years. Nigga, you and Boo Boo fight, y'all get $5 million a piece for that shit. 4-5 million a piece for each fight. Your bottom gonna be 8 to 10 million. And y'all know y'all tell me to stab people's pockets, but if you know boxing, you know how boxing work, goddamn, you know you could estimate some shit. You know what I mean? You could estimate some shit, bro. Them niggas gonna make 4 to 5 million a fight fighting each other. The first time they might get 3 with the pay-per-views, and then the pay-per-views, it might end up with 4 or 5. And the second time they go get motherfucking 5 or 6 with the pay-per-view. You know what I mean, bro? Some shit like that. Bro, it's time, dog. He said he calling that man doodle, yeah. Yeah, he calling that man doodle. But yeah, bro, and these some good, bro, it's time, dog. And I think Jermall Charlo, I ain't gonna lie. I think Jermall Charlo win, but Boo Boo looked damn good his last fight. But I know this. A focused Jermall Charlo. I think a focused Jermall Charlo. I think I'm gonna say hungry. I think a hungry Jermall Charlo beats most niggas, bro. I think he beats most of these boxers today. A hungry Jermall Charlo beats most boxers today, bro. No yap. No yap. Shout out my guy Ray Nick 313. He said salute to you. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Can y'all do your boy a favor? Y'all just sliding in, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Greatly appreciate it. T said Boo Boo kind of right with those people like the ring announcers throwing shade at him though. Facts. How you go ask Mungie if he want to fight Triple G without even mentioning Andrade? Facts. Though what I was saying earlier, Boo Boo didn't. Boo Boo, I think this a better fight now because Boo Boo didn't put himself in better position from 2 years ago. Boo Boo is more of a name. The Canelo thing helped. Boo Boo being more outspoken, putting people in their place. Boo Boo showing up to all these fights and shit like that. You know, didn't help Boo Boo over the last year or so. You know what I mean? Him knocking the nigga ass out cold, beating the nigga smooth the fuck up last fight ain't hurt either. Boo Boo didn't get himself, you know, either around or on the same level as Jermall Charlo. He ain't quite pay-per-view level yet, but you know, he got himself around the same level Jermall Charlo. So it's a bigger fight than it was. Bro, it's time for that fight to happen. Just like my nigga Kevin Effect said. It's just time. Shout out my nigga Crush. It's just time for that fight to happen. Crush, you can come on this joint if you want to too. Y'all can feel free to come on if y'all want to. I'll drop the link if y'all want to type shit. Shout out my nigga Brian, son of God. Appreciate you sliding through this jump. Brian, where you been, man? It's been a minute. Shout out my guy T20. Appreciate you sliding through this jump, fam. My nigga T20. He did Charlo versus Boo Boo is a 50-50 fight. Facts, brody. 50-50. And I feel like the time is now, bro. Y'all got to sign for a multi. He's outside of Spence. Oh, outside of Buzz Spence, the next biggest fight in American boxing is Jermall and Boo Boo. Hell yeah, facts, bro. Especially for the black community, bro, for real. On everything. On everything, bro. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying, bro. Yeah, Earl versus Crawford. Yeah, I knew what you meant, bro. I knew what you meant. Bro, you ain't lying, bro. He said it's crazy. Lara jumped in the post-fight conference, got the Canelo fight. Andrade did the same thing with a microphone, but couldn't get a Canelo fight. You can't be telling the truth that last slide encounter. But yeah, it happened though. It happened though. Because you harbor fighter. You gonna pay that. You gonna pay that. He was so funny with it, we forget. He was so funny with it, we forget that Andrade actually deserves a fucking title shot. Y'all forget. I ain't forget. He didn't trick me. He tricked y'all. He was so funny with it that people forget that, oh, Andrade really deserved a title shot. And look, we all remember what he said about Andrade that day, but guess what I put in quotations? The shit he said about Jermall Charlo that day that a lot of people seem to be forgetting. He said that Jermall Charlo deserves a shot at Canelo. So how can Jermall Charlo deserve a shot at Canelo, but he still has yet to give him one? You know what I mean? He said Boo Boo and Charlo fight. We gotta consider that as real. Yes, bro. Real undisputed. So yeah, it's good for the black fans. Bingo. Because that's exactly what it is. If the WBC can make up a franchise belt and then try to give David Hayner some bullshit pride belt, then take it back, I can say that the winner of Boo Boo versus Jermall is the real undisputed fight, and don't even got to get the other two belts, and I'm gonna start calling them undisputed. I can say that. Them facts. Fuck that shit. Shout out my guy Ronald Haskins. Appreciate you sliding through this, John Ronald. Appreciate you sliding through this, Jermall. I just sent you snuck in the building. Shout out my guy St. Louis Mick. Says salute team and family in chat. Smash that like button, family. Appreciate that. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button for your boy. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Let me tell me the like I got your boy too. 5. Let's take it out, court. That's cool. I won't complain. I won't complain. Appreciate you. I won't complain. But hell yeah. That's the like my guy just said, that's the real undisputed fight right there. Hold on real quick. I'm finna get some out of my teeth. But hell yeah. Fuck my lighter. gotta go. But I ain't gonna lie though, y'all being a Jermall fan, I ain't gonna lie. What's good, Craig? Shout my nigga Craig. He said, I'm guessing you picking Charlo to fight. Yeah, St. Louis, y'all know. Y'all know I'm Jermall Bass. I don't fuck with Jermaine anymore after he called me a broke ass fan for supporting Wilder and saying that race don't matter. But he came back and said that, he didn't mean the race don't matter thing. But he still called me a broke ass fan for supporting Deontay Wilder. He called all Deontay Wilder supporters broke as hell. You know what I mean? But yeah, I threw Jermall away. But yeah, y'all know I fuck with Jermall, bro. 160 Charlo. I was fucking with 160 way back when. Way back when. I was fucking with 160 Charlo when he was knocking out Cornelius Bundrich. I'm gonna say his name like that. Do y'all know who Cornelius Bundrich is? I got $5 right now for somebody that can tell me who Cornelius Bundrich is. Shout out my guy Craig Bart. Yeah, Jermall Charlo. We got Renique. We gotta make sure we say Jermall Charlo. We gotta make sure we say bingo, St. Louis. Bingo. St. Louis. Type that shit again, St. Louis. St. Louis. Say that shit again. St. Louis, type that shit again in the chat so I can put it up there twice. I'm gonna read this shit out loud for you. I'm gonna let this shit sit up here. For a second. My nigga St. Louis Mick said his goof ass didn't realize him and Wilder have the same fans. Ignorant motherfucker, you. You ignorant motherfucker, you. Yeah, K now. Yeah, K now. Y'all know who K now is. Cornelius. I had to say Cornelius. Better Honey. Fuck you talking about. Hey, that my name, Better Honey. I fuck with it. Better Honey. I wish you came through here more, Better Honey. I'd give you a rich because your name fine as hell. Better Honey, nigga. Yep. Show the fuck did. All right, look, I got another question. Since y'all know who Cornelius Bundrich is, right? Since y'all know who Cornelius Bundrich is, right? Damn, I forget my question. I'm finna fuck y'all up. Hold on, wait. What was I finna ask y'all? Okay, what we was talking about? Okay, he said before his IBF junior middleweight title. Damn, y'all had a good ass question. I'm finna fuck y'all up with that. Y'all answered the Canadian jump too fast. I was finna fuck y'all up with it. Damn, I forgot. I remember that jump again. Damn, I had a good ass trivia for y'all. I was gonna fuck y'all up with that one. Damn, I can't remember what the fuck. Let me read it again. Hold on, what we was talking about? Damn, I remember. Yeah, I forgot, fool. I'm finna fuck y'all up with that jump because y'all got the Canadian jump too fast. It was something about K9 though. It was something about K9. We waiting on January 11, bro. Craig, we waiting on January 11. They either gonna sign. Craig, it's either gonna be breaking news that Tyson Fury and Dylan White sign, or it's gonna be January 11th. They gonna announce it's going to purse bid. So it's either gonna be breaking news one day before the 11th that they signed, agreed to fight, or it's going to a purse. Or it's gonna be breaking news on the 11th that it's gonna be a purse bid. Them the only two things that can happen right now at this point. And don't let nobody tell you shit different. Straight up, Craig. Them the only two things that can happen right now. Either gonna be breaking news, gonna be a fight sign, or on the 11th, they gonna break this bitch that is going to purse bid. Or the 10th, they gonna say, hey, it's going to purse bid. You know what I mean? Bro, on God, fool. I had a good ass question. I know I was gonna fuck y'all with that K9 question. Mm, I think Bud should fight the winner of Thurman Barrios, or I think he should fight Josh Taylor. How about that? Yeah, Keith. Yeah, Keith. Oh yeah, boom. I know I spent act out. Bet I remember it now, y'all ready? I remember the question. What current fighter did K9 Bunches fight like, since you niggas know K now, right? What current fighter reminds you most of K9 fight style? Cause you say he beat Corey Spinks. That's what made me think of him being Corey Spinks, bro. Now I remember. What current fighter fight like K9? What current fighter fight like K9? Since you niggas know Cornelius and shit. Watch this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Me too. Hello. What current fighter fight like K9? His style, a little bit, not exactly like him, but you know. Hello. Bitch. I'm doing my hold on, wait. I ain't put you on mute. Hold on, wait. He said, you got me on that one, T. On what jump slide? On what jump you talking about, slide? On what jump you talking about, slide? What about Gilboa? I hope you don't want to see no motherfucking bull fight Gilboa, Renique. What'd you say Gilboa for? Oh, Gilboa, okay, Cornelius, okay. Oh, slide, okay, you got me on that one, T. Okay, Renique said Gilboa, okay, I'm back now, y'all, okay. Cornelius, the Cornelius question. Y'all knew who I'm gonna say? Y'all knew who I'm gonna say, though? Sean Porter. What y'all think? Sean Porter, what y'all think? What y'all think about Sean Porter? K9, Cornelius, and Sean Porter. What y'all think? It's pretty good, ain't it? It's pretty good one, ain't it? That was a pretty good one. Y'all ain't think about Sean Porter, did you? Now I say this. I think K9 had long arms though. I think K9 was a short nigga with long arms. But he kind of did fight like Sean Porter. But he was able, when Sean Porter used his jab, his arms a little shorter than K9, so he still had a little rougher time. K9 was able to use his jab a little better because he had a little longer arms, I think. I think K9 had long arms to be short. I think he had longer arms to be short. I think that's why he fought at 154, because his arms was kind of long. But yeah, I've been fucking with Charlo to DBK now. But guess what though? Since we going down memory lane and shit, guess what? Guess how I found out about K9 Bundrix and Amir Khan and Sergio Mora? Guess how I found out about all those people? Off a show called The Contender. and K9 was on there. I found out about Jermall Charlo because I already knew who K9 was from a boxing show called The Contender. And this guy beat the shit out K9, and I was cheering for K9, and this nigga named Jermall Charlo walking there and he beat the fuck out of K9. Boy, no nigga, no St. Louis. No, he wasn't. No, St. Louis. No, he wasn't. And I was a fan of K9 at that time. No, he wasn't. Charlo was rocking his shit, dog. No, he was not St. Louis. Shout out to my guy Big Ticks. Sliding through this jump. He said, yo, what's up? I think I'm passing him. He said, yo, what's poppin', fam? We just slide through this jump, Big Ticks. Shout out my nigga Big Ticks. St. Louis. Bruh. That was a great show. I love that show. That's how I found out about all them. Since we going down here, memory lane and shit. You probably thinking about J-Rock St. Louis. J-Rock Williams was giving it to Charlo a little bit before he caught him. J-Rock was giving it to him a little bit, but not K9. He was beating K9 ass. But J-Rock was kind of, J-Rock was sticking it to him a little bit before he knocked him out. Yeah, but he beat my nigga K9 ass. That's how I found out about Jermall. See that, bro? It'd be funny how life and shit work, how time and shit works. On some real shit, y'all. My folks just be mad as hell at me. My folks just be mad as hell at me. And y'all probably finna be mad as hell at me. Why? Because watch this. Well, I knew who Sugar Ray Leonard was, right? But guess who I saw on TV more than I saw Sugar Ray Leonard on TV? Hector Camacho. So y'all know where I'm going with this, right? Now hear me out. My folks were so mad at me, bro, because I was a Hector Camacho fan, not a Sugar Ray Leonard fan. And Hector Camacho beat the shit out of Sugar Ray Leonard. And me being a young black man in that house turned for Hector Camacho and all them trimming Sugar Ray Leonard, I ain't understand why they was so mad back then. I'm just happy my boxer won. Dog, it's just like time, bro. That's just who I was saw. That's who I was on. And now I'm older. I respect Sugar. I know who Sugar is. I know he a lot better than Hector Camacho. Hector Camacho still one of the greats though. But I know he a lot better than. You get what I'm saying? But still, it's just that that was my time. I was fucking with K9 and Jermall beat the shit out of K9. I like Hector Camacho more because I knew my uncle just tell me a story about Sugar Ray Leonard and all that shit coming up. And I seen Hector Camacho beat the shit out of Sugar Ray Leonard. And now y'all trying to tell me that now Sugar Ray Leonard but at the time I'm not hearing it. I said nah. I was like nah, this nigga real. I was like this the real deal, right? I was like oh no, this nigga right here the real deal, dog. This nigga, I like this nigga. I was like maybe it used to be Leonard. I fuck with Hector, man. Long let Hector Camacho, dog. Either who you got, Charlo or Boo Boo. Shout out Junior. I got Charlo. Charlo. He's there until Alan Green beat him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was. He was old. Yeah, he was old. D-Man must be an Earl Spence fan. When niggas say shit like this, you gotta be an Earl Spence fan. Now we ain't gonna do Leonard like that. We ain't gonna do Leonard like that, D-Man. Did you hear Sugar Ray Leonard came out and did you hear what Sugar Ray said about Earl? D-Man, did you hear the most recent thing Sugar Ray said about Earl Spence, bro? Did you hear the most recent thing Sugar Ray said about Earl Spence? It was some good shit. It was some positive shit. He said, Errol Spence is me. Sugar Ray Leonard said that Errol Spence is him. He said that Errol Spence is him. And that's really why I think he was hating on him to begin with. I think that's where it came from. He saw Errol Spence as a threat. He see him as a threat, and he didn't know how to handle it at that moment. But now it is settled in. He cool with it. He understand that, time goes on. And I think that was his way I think that was his way of apologizing. I was just going to say that, D-Man. I think that was his way of apologizing for saying that. I don't even think he really wanted to pick Mikey, y'all. Listen, okay, look. Let me be Sugar. Let me come to Sugar Ray rescue real quick, y'all. Sugar Ray couldn't even give us a valid reason, bro, why he picked Mikey. I feel like it was more with Sugar Ray dealing with Earl Spence might be a threat to his legacy or might be a threat to him when he really not, because we can love Sugar Ray and we can love Earl Spence. You know what I mean? But I think he was dealing with Earl Spence, you know, maybe being a threat to what's going on. Because Earl Spence got a chance to be great, you know, got the chance to do that as far as pay-per-view, all that good shit, you know, superstar, belts, like like, you know, he got a chance to do, and I think people can see it. So maybe just a competition thing with Ray. But now Brady came out and said Earl Spence is me. He made me a lot of myself. He said he's the Sugar Ray Leonard of his time. You know what I mean? I think that was his way of apologizing for it. I think really he couldn't look. Peep this. The man couldn't even give you a reason why he picked Mikey. He said, "Why you pick Mikey?" He said, because he Mikey." He knew that shit was retarded. He knew that shit was retarded. He said he went with Mikey because he Mikey shit pissed EJ off. Facts though. Facts. But I think it was just I think he's saying himself in Spence to the point he expected an upset from Mikey like Durant. Yeah, or some shit like that, Tyrone. Yeah, like some shit like that. Maybe some shit like that. Yep. Yep. Some shit like that or something, bro. I think he always felt like, you know, I think he saw Spence like, damn, this nigga. Cause look, if Spence do what he say he gonna do, say he gonna go into 54, say he gonna fight at 160. He is gonna be Sugar Ray. He gonna have a division. He ain't got a division. You know, the joke on Spence is one division, all that bullshit. But I don't give a fuck you fight at one division. A lot of that great fighters back in the day fought at one division. Be real with you. But let's say he do go up, he most definitely could, you know. I can see that. I can see that. And they both brown skinned niggas. Them niggas should look like, cause they both brown skinned niggas. All brown skinned niggas looking like too. He said that's some hating ass shit. There was some hating ass shit to say. There was some hating ass shit to say. Yeah, but I think that was his way of apologizing for this shit. But matter of fact, I'm finna play the I think Blue Blood did a video on. I'm finna play that junk for y'all. But he said he him though. He said he him though. He said he is me and I'm him. Hold on, wait. He said he's me and I'm him. I said what? Cause I didn't understand why he picked Mikey to begin. He didn't understand why he picked Mikey. That's why he said that shit.
It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So
these spams killing me, man.
A legend, retired Hall of Famer, iconic superstar boxer, one of the four kings, Sugar Ray Leonard, finished his career 36 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, 25 wins by way of knockout, 5'9" with a 70.5-inch arm reach. Sugar Ray Leonard, he gives
he ain't know what else to say, St. Louis.
On who he believes is most comparable to himself. Sugar Ray Leonard is an icon.
I think that was his way of apologizing for that, St. Louis.
On his resume, confusion. The 2 losses at the end of his career to Hector Camacho and the Terry Norris, those are coming off of long layoffs. The Terry Norris fight was off a 2-year layoff, and the Hector Camacho fight, that was off a 6-year layoff. He retired after the loss to Terry Norris in 91. Then he came back in 1997 and challenged Hector Camacho, and he lost a TKO. Sugar Ray Leonard had plenty of hiatuses in his career. You look at Sugar Ray Leonard, from the time he beat Roberto Duran back in June of 1980, he fought Roberto Duran again in a rematch. That was his first loss. He lost to Roberto Duran.
I think that was Sugar Ray Leonard's way of saying he knew Michael wasn't gonna win that fucking fight, y'all.
Of
He knew Mikey wasn't winning
And
this
that's
shit.
the infamous.
That's why he ain't had no answer for it. St. Louis. Because it's Mikey.
He fought a year
He didn't even have no, he couldn't even
against
explain it. He couldn't say Mikey, because Mikey gonna outbox him, blah, blah, blah.
Well, 4 or 5 months
He didn't even have no answer for it.
against Larry Barnes. Okay. Then he faced
He
off
said, because he
in
Mikey.
June. That was in March.
He didn't believe that
81.
shit.
And then in June of 81, he fought Kalu. He got a TKO. Then he fought in September of 81. He fought Tommy Hitman Hearns in the biggest fight.
I said, damn, Sugar Ray, you a hater?
And he got a TKO.
That broke my heart too, I ain't gonna lie. D-Man. It broke my heart too, D-Man.
Against,
I said, damn, Sugar Ray, you a hater?
He fought Bruce Finch. And then he took another 2-year hiatus, and he came back and he fought Kevin Howard in 82. Okay, in 84, excuse me. So in 82 he fought Bruce Finch, and then in 82 he came back. He fought Kevin Howard for a 2-year hiatus. Then we know he went on a 3-year hiatus after he suffered that eye injury that was initially suffered in the Tommy Hearns fight, and he came back and he fought Marvelous Marvin Hagler, another legend, in April of 87. So a 3-year hiatus. Then he fought again in November of 88 against Donnie Lundell. Okay, so another year hiatus. Then he took another year hiatus. He came back in June and he fought Tommy Hearns in a draw. That's where the draw came from. And most people, they would agree Tommy Hearns won that fight.
Yeah.
And then he fought in December of that year, Roberto Duran. He won a unanimous decision.
Now, there was some hating shit,
Tyrone.
Tyrone.
Another hiatus, 2 years to fought Terry Norris, came to the
And James Toney. James Toney said some hating shit too.
He had suffered a lot of injuries and things of that nature. But when Sugar Ray Leonard was asked, who most resembles him? Who most reminds him of him? Who does he compare himself to when he looks at today's time? And Sugar Ray Leonard, shockingly, he says, undefeated, unified WBC IBF welterweight world champion superstar boxer, who is widely considered by many to be top 3 best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and Earl the True Spence Jr. 27 wins, no loss, and no draws. 21.
I think I'm gonna do a certain T on this.
31 years of age, 5 foot 9.
I can see it.
With a 72-inch arm reach. Now,
Earl's got to move up division type shit.
5 foot 9 with a 70-inch arm reach. And Errol Spence is a southpaw. Sugar Ray Leonard is the orthodox fighter. So with that said, Sugar Ray Leonard seemed to have way faster hands than Errol Spence Jr. And he's just more explosive with his athletic ability than Errol Spence Jr. But nonetheless, Sugar Ray Leonard, he says that Errol Spence Jr. is the guy that most reminds him of him, that most resembles him when he looks at today's current climate of the sport of boxing. Well, this is shocking because, and the reason it's shocking is because Sugar Ray Leonard, he picked 4-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer.
Is it good? I don't think
Garcia.
I think he saw Earl as a threat. I don't think he see him as. I think he embraced it.
Mikey Garcia was simply.
He was. I think he feel like now me and Earl can coexist. I don't gotta. He not. Don't gotta be an enemy. Don't gotta be a target. I think that's his way. That was his way of apologizing. But that was a good point. Look, he just finished to go back. Get down and carry shag and start knocking motherfuckers. But he said he saw so much of himself. He saw so much of himself that he thought he was gonna be a Durant type situation. Where this shit go?
And most people, Mikey Garcia now 40 wins, 2 losses, no draws, 30 wins by way of knockout, 34 years of age, 5 foot 6 with a 68-inch arm reach.
Who said this shit? Somebody was like, he saw so much of himself.
Was considered top 5 best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. 39 wins, no losses, no
He saw so much of himself in Earl Spence. He thought he was gonna get upset. Like he got upset by Durant.
And he was top 5 4-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer who was a top 5 pound.
Tyrone Robinson. I think he's seen himself in Spence to the point he expected an upset from Mikey like Durant did with him.
Mikey Garcia. And so Errol Spence, he dominated Mikey Garcia in dominating fashion, just outboxed Mikey Garcia. And most people, they expected Errol Spence to win the fight. And if Errol Spence had won the fight, it would be largely due in part to his size, simply because he's 3 inches taller than Mikey Garcia. He has a 4-inch arm reach advantage over Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia started his career at a lower weight class. He moved up in weight. But Sugar Ray Leonard, he says that Errol Spence reminds him most of him. Errol Spence he has a mega fight on his hands with undefeated 3-division world champion, former junior welterweight, undisputed world champion, currently the reigning WBO welterweight world champion, who is widely considered by many to be the #1 best pound for pound fighter in the world.
I just feel like those Sugar Ray way of apologizing for this shit. He like, I'm through hating on her. So I forgot you. I ain't want to believe Sugar Ray was. I'm kind of hungry now. I ain't want to believe Sugar Ray was no hater, no way. I ain't want to believe Sugar Ray was no hater, no way. So I'm glad he came back. I'm glad he, that's a way of coming back. That's a way of coming back. You can't be hating on the nigga, right? You can't be hating on a nigga, right? If you say he remind you of you, who the fuck hates on that motherfucking self? I know niggas do some weird ass shit out here, but who the fuck out here hating on their motherfucking self? You know what I mean? I just think at the time when they asked him the question, Sugar Ray was like, damn, this nigga beat Mikey, this nigga gonna be next level. He just so Spence remind you of yourself why you go against Spence. No Sugar Ray wanted to go with the crowd. I think that Sugar Ray saw him as a threat, Ronald. Know what I think? I think when he first, I think he was looking at it like, damn, man, if Spence beat Mikey, they gonna start saying he won the best. You know what I'm saying? He gonna start, I think he a boxer, bro. He's still competitive, And Sugar Ray was the one that said, man, these folks making good money now. They're making good. I wish I could have made money like them. And Sugar Ray made, hella money in boxing type shit. I want to say he was $100 million nigga type shit over his whole career type shit. You know what I mean? He made hella money, but he was like, man, they making. So maybe I think Sugar Ray just kind of like, damn, or they might forget about me type shit. I think that was one of them moments he had with his seal. Like, damn, they might forget about me. So I'm picking Mikey. Yep. I think he had that moment. He don't do that. That's what I'm saying, y'all. But he don't do that on a regular D, man. He did. He had a moment. He had a Tim Bradley moment. He had a Tim Bradley moment. But bro, I'm telling y'all, when I first heard that shit, I said, damn, Sugar Ray a hater too. See, y'all sold on Sugar Ray being a hater, man. I don't want Sugar Ray to be a hater. He said he wanted to go with the crowd. Damn, let's take the real recognize real. I don't care what the crowd say. You're not going to switch up if you're really solid. He said he definitely seen something to Earl because he's the one that turned the opportunity to promote Earl after the Olympics. Earl wrote that himself and asked him to, told him he was dead. Know what I'm saying? Like, know what I'm saying? He had a, yep. Earl said that too. Earl said, why would he say that? Earl said, why would he? Earl said, I asked Earl said, he said that? He said, why would he say that? I don't know why he would say that. Earl was disgusted. Earl couldn't believe that shit. Yeah, I remember that shit. I remember that shit, not Tyrone. I remember that interview that when they asked Earl about this shit. Nigga, we don't care who next for Jake Paul. Jake Paul said he retired. But yeah, I remember Earl. Earl did say that shit. I remember that shit now. He said that? Why would he say that? I remember that shit. Oh God, bro. Yup. Oh God, I remember that shit, fool. I remember that interview now. I don't know why I don't know why he'll say that. Yep. Damn. That shit is deep because I forgot about that shit, Tyrone. He said he definitely seen something to Earl because he's the one that turned the opportunity to promote Earl after the Olympics. Earl wrote that man himself and asked him to. Told him he was his idol. Turned down the opportunity. Yeah, and now Earl, yeah. So he probably felt a little, but now I think him saying that Earl Malum said that's just him coming off. Him and Earl can coexist in the same box, or we can fuck with Earl and fuck with Sugar Ray too. We can fuck with them both. Yeah, but Earl said, why would he say that? I remember that shit too. Earl said he said that. Why would he say that? Trap answered you, bro. Chavez Jr. Fuck it, I answer you. Fuck it, I answer you. I don't want to talk about Spence hurt, bro. I answer you. He could fight Anderson Silva, Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva. Let's see it. Chavez Jr. If he beat Chavez Jr., then he fight Anderson Silva. Chavez Jr. Your 6 fight is kind of tough though. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, he said nah, Silva too risky. If he could beat Chavez, Silva next, right? If he can beat Chavez, Silva next, right? Silva nasty. Silva nasty. But yeah. Yeah, I think those Sugar Ray Leonard way of saying, I take that shit back. Those his way apologize. Yeah, B4 got a lot of energy. He might not be the best boxer. You know what you're doing. You're gonna catch him and knock him out. But he got a lot of energy for it. Yeah, Vitor Belfort, he got some energy for it. I don't really count that win against Holyfield. That win against Holyfield was trash for Vitor. He did Fury, Chavez on the plate, Silva dangerous. Let him fight Kendall Gill. Yeah, Kendall Gill, the wild card. Kendall Gill might be too tall for him. He might be uncomfortable with Kendall Gill. Kendall Gill got to get back in the ring one time before he fight Jake Paul, and then he'll really have a legitimate case. He got a case, right? Because he fighting these other people. You know what I mean? But he got to really get back in the ring one time recently, and then push for that Jake Paul fight hard. Kendall Gill is the wild card. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Greatly appreciate that. I need 17 followers till I hit 1,800. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Good folks. Y'all make sure y'all block them spams and shit that be coming in here. He said Kendall Gill won't payday. Payday. Gill won't payday. I know that. You know that? He said Gill will beat the fuck out of Paul. Gill about 6'5", ain't it? How tall Gill about 6'6"? Gill kind of tall. Gill kind of tight. That Gill versus Woodley or some shit like that. Gill got to get. I feel like Gill need one to get back in there, then push for that Jake Paul. We went from Earl Spence talking about Jake Paul, and I'm losing motherfuckers. Understandably. I don't know why I let y'all suck me into this Jake Paul conversation. We went from Earl Spence and Sugar Ray to Jake Paul. That's a horrible transition in boxing right there. That's a horrible transition. But that would happen when you were out 30 minutes in, huh? It must have been a troll, because as soon as I got troll, as soon as I got that, I got spam. I'm finna get something to eat. I think Herschel Walker old as dust. I know he ain't shape. That nigga old as dust. He said, don't matter, that nigga fighting short people, small people. Does that put the conversation to bed? Does Jake Paul being able to knock out these UFC guys put the conversation to bed that the MMA fighters got just as good as hands as boxers? Is that 3 years, Mile, Andrade, or Triple G will get washed by Hami? Oh, you said in 3 years, all of them get washed. Yeah, in 3 years, a long ass time. Munguia got to fight Carlos Adames. Munguia got to fight Carlos Adames because Munguia was the mandatory. Munguia was supposed to fight Sergio Derevchenko in the eliminator. Derevchenko just lost to Carlos Adames. So you know what that means. Yo, can you hear me? Sound check, my check, my check, my check, my check, my check, 1 2, my check, 1 2. He said Munguia will lose to him, in my opinion. Munguia will lose to who? Munguia still building and developing. GD ain't a fool. Y'all hear me, fool? A dummies is too, trap. Yeah, Carlos. Dummies, yeah. Munguia, yeah, for sure. I think so too. Carlos Trap said Munguia still building and developing. That nigga growth and development. That nigga got 40 fights. How much developing that nigga need? How much developing that nigga need, dog? For real. How much development did that man gotta do? Nah, that Carlos Adames thing, that ain't no shit I'm making up. That's some real shit. Like, I ain't making that shit up. That ain't me pushing it. If you go to the car, they go rob Carlos. So, you know, Munguia might as well go and fight him. Referee damn near jumped in and stopped the fight the last fight. But I was impressed with Rosado. But who got a new trainer, Trap? Who got a new trainer? Somebody got a new trainer? Munguia got a new trainer from the last fight? Who got a new trainer, bro? Yeah, with this shit, man. He's I guess Jermall rebuild too. Jermall, yeah, he probably looking for a fight. Now he got a fight. He probably got a fight coming up. He talking shit. I don't know. He said Boots versus Hummingill, the first super fight Munguia. Munguia got to fight Carlos Adames. What do y'all not hearing? Unless he not gonna fight for a title. He was about to fight Derevchenko in the eliminator, but Derevchenko lost to Carlos. So by default, right? He's what happened to Brandon Adams. He's been on a pretty good win streak at 154. Yeah, he's still there. You know, he was fighting on ring. He ain't signing nobody yet. No sanction, but he just getting fight. He be training with Jermall Charlo. He one of his sparring partners. He be training with Jermall Charlo. But yeah, he waiting on the fight. I think his last fight was on Ring City, if I'm mistaken. finna order me something to eat. That's why I put y'all on mute. He said he don't want a title right now. Right. Don't want to fight. Okay, I guess. At least he said it though. So that means he not gonna fight the dummies. So why we talking about him then? Stop talking about Munguia then. We need to quit talking about him. He ain't even in the picture. He's still a prospect. The nigga be a prospect with 50 fights. He did look impressive his last fight. He showed improvement his last fight. But god damn, boy. They've been trying to get him a title shot for the longest. I say this, Munguia been moved along tremendously. He has an excellent team around him, an excellent program around him, an excellent supporting staff. Who got a new trainer? Munguia got a new trainer? Or the trainer he had last fight is a new trainer? But hell yeah, whatever Munguia doing, he said he already held the belt at 54. He ain't fighting nobody at 54 either, bro. I ain't tripping on Munguia, man. I ain't tripping on Munguia. I just, we just gotta leave him out of these fucking conversations. I ain't know uh, he, I ain't know he said. I know he said he wasn't in a rush to get no title, but Carlos Adames ain't for a title shot. What I'm saying, there ain't no title shot, so he can fight Carlos Adames. I want to see who Sabir Matias fight next. He's the top up and coming prospect. Yeah, he at 135, ain't? Y'all know fight I want to see next? Dave Morrell versus Dave Benavidez. Yeah. Saddam will never know world beater though. 140. Yeah, okay. I knew it was something like that. When I get back to the house, I'm going to sleep. I'm tired as hell. They give them blunt. I know I'm finna eat this motherfucking chicken. I tried to get some tacos, but they won't serve me tacos. Yeah, Munguia. Yeah. That was his first fight with him, one or something like that. That was his first fight or something like that one. If I'm mistaken. Won it. But yeah, he looked good though. He did look good his last fight. Some honey. Thank you. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, so I can understand that he need a couple more fights with Eric. I finna go to the house. I just saying another fucking. It's time for me to get home. Put me up. So yeah, I do need a couple more fights. But it's time for Charlo-Andrade. And I'm headed back to the house, so I'm getting ready to end this jump. But it's most definitely time for Charlo-Andrade. Like Charlo talking about it. Charlo fucking talking about it. I know they got that Jennebeck thing going on with Andrade, but unification trump all that shit. And what I'm saying right now is Charlo 31, you know, kind of young. No, that's cool. Andrade 33, you know, he getting up there. It's time for y'all to go and sign y'all a 2-fight deal. I'm talking about minimum. Y'all gonna make $8, to $10 million out both fights. I'm thinking like, 3 to 4 at the minimum, off each fight, plus, the pay-per-view type deal at the minimum. High end, $5 million a piece, plus the pay-per-view type shit. So y'all seem to make over, double digit millions if y'all can get y'all 2 fights off. You know what I mean? That is the biggest, American fight after